Sammy, I think the sense from the fans particularly is it's a frustrating season so far. What's the sense from the players?
Yeah, absolutely. I know that we haven't started in the way that we wanted to. And with the new manager coming in, there's been a lot of changes, and we're trying to find a way of playing that suits him and suits the team. So yeah, I would agree with you to say it's a bit frustrating at the moment, but as of late, we haven't picked up the results, but I feel some of the performances are seem to be more solid and getting better. So hopefully we can put some points on the board along with that.
Is it a challenge as a player when there are lots of new signings? Obviously, when a new manager comes, he's going to change things. But do the new signings sort of add to the pressure because you've got to get used to playing alongside other players?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it also brings a competition. We have brought in a lot of quality this summer, and obviously everybody wants to play. So it's a kind of trying to find that happy medium. In that healthy competition between us. We're all in the same boat. We all want the same thing: is for Nottingham Forest to be where this club deserves to be. But at the same time, everyone wants to play. So yeah, it's going to be difficult, to begin with, to kind of gel with everyone and find how we all play together. But I think we've got the quality to be able to do that and do that very quickly.
You speak to Championship managers and they always say consistency is the key, but that's very difficult to obtain sometimes, isn't it?
Yes, this league, anything can happen. And we've seen already, with some of the results that are coming back and forth. But yeah, at the end of the day, a team that's consistent is the team that's going to be where they want to be at the end of the day. So, hopefully that's something that we can, start to implement into our game and start to pick up some points on like you say, a consistent basis.
Still early days as far as the season is concerned, but given how close Forest came last season, are you surprised that you are where you are and it's been such a challenging start? Yeah, I'd say I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest with you. I feel, like I say, with the quality that we have in this team, of course we brought a lot of players in, and obviously that will make a difference. But the players that we brought in are top quality players. So I'd expect sooner or later for us to, start picking up points and start climbing up the leaderboard. And confidence is key, isn't it? And on the back of back-to-back defeats, what's the manager said about that to the players? He was talking about him not wanting to get into that sort of mindset.
He's been very encouraging. I think one thing that he's looking at, is our performances. Not just obviously the points are important, very important, of course. But he's being very encouraging, seeing better things coming from our performances and those defeats. Yes, obviously we didn't get what we wanted out of the game, but he's seen positive signs that if we can continue to play the way we're playing, with a bit of end product and shoring up the back, then he's pretty sure sooner or later we're going to start picking up points, and that's hopefully what we'll do.
Looking at the fixtures, some challenging games coming up starting at the weekend. What do you expect there?
Yeah, obviously we know all about Swansea. They like to keep the ball, very good on the ball, passing the ball. And for me personally, I almost think it suits us a little bit. What the manager wants is for us to be very compact and kind of spring from that. So hopefully, they can play into our hands if we are, we all do our jobs and in the right places, then we'll make it very difficult for them.
And looking ahead of that, I think it's 5 games against teams in the top 8 in the fixture list. It's going to be a challenging period this run up, isn't it? Yeah,
absolutely. I think it's going to, it can be almost a bit of a season defining, what do we want to do? I believe we're good enough to beat all those teams, no doubt. So we have to just come out with confidence and, play the way that we want to play, and I believe we can get some good results.
And final one from me, obviously all this talk about tiers. Some teams are going to have fans in once this lockdown is finished. How tough has it been for you as a player, and how much are you missing those fans, and what would it have meant if they could have come back?
Oh, massively. It's no excuse, to say that our performances are poor because there's no fans, but we know how important they are. We know what a difference it makes when you got that 12th man, cheering you on, just the adrenaline rush and everything. So it has been a huge loss. But like I say, we can't make an excuse to say that because obviously everyone's dealing with the same thing. So yeah, hopefully they'll be back sooner rather than later.